We're talking about Old Guy. Simon, how did you come across this script?
Well, it was just in my pile that, I have to wade through every now and again. And some of them you fall asleep and some of them you keep turning the pages and some you throw at the wall. But this one was one I just wanted to get to the end and find out, everything about this character and the people and around him and the world. So it's just a really good read. And then you get excited about which scenes are your favorite and uh, planning them and how you're going to do it, and then obviously who's going to be in it, and that's the most important and exciting part is getting a cast together. And it was, the classic putting a movie together, but you have to start with a really great script and an idea and a world that you like, and I liked all of those things. It ticked all my boxes.
Lucy, you're in the film as Anata, a character who is influenced by Danny's world, but not really changed by it. Was it exciting playing a character that didn't have to throw a punch this time, or did you sort of miss the stunt aspect?
I did not miss the stunt aspect at all, and it was nice to just be somebody who was emotionally involved in her own journey and then how she, dovetails into the journey with Danny. It's kind of a complicated character combination because they're all kind of, trying to move along in life and they're not exactly getting ahead in the way that they thought they were going to.
But there is, I don't want to spoil the ending, but I do think your character does find her sense of self divorced from work. She sort of like does come into who she wants to be as a person. Was that one of the things that drew you to the script, reading that part, or was it just Simon called and you said, absolutely, whatever it is I'm in?
I think it's a combination of those two. Christoph and Simon were already on board when they sent the script to me. And I love the idea of having a movie that seemed more of something that was more retro. It wasn't something that required a great deal of, blue screen or green screen. It was more of a relationship movie, and it was a small budget. So that was also very attractive, where you have more creative control over what you're doing and how you're doing it. And Simon was very open creatively to any changes that we needed to make. And I think that that's not always easy when you're working on a tight budget.
Well, and Simon, I think she makes a really good point that this is a smaller in scope. It's not an Expendables 2 or a Lara Croft or a Con Air. It's we really get to spend time with these characters. Is that something that attracted you to it?
Oh yeah, that was my favorite part is just letting scenes develop slowly rather than having to go cut, cut, cut and go to the next, explosion or car chase. I enjoyed, shooting it for that reason. It was just great to sit on the set and watch actors do great work and great to watch it in editing and it just gets, better and better as you make the film. And you forget that there aren't, huge technical action sequences and things like that because you're just involved with the characters, and that's great for me to be in that world, and I think the actors really like it too because they get to really develop a scene rather than doing short 10-second bursts of look this way, look that way, punch the tennis ball, whatever it is. It's not much
Um,
fun after a while.
yeah, there is great chemistry with the core trifecta of Wilbur, Danny, and Anata. Lucy, did the three of you do any rehearsals or did you do any bonding outside off camera to help create that chemistry?
Well, we had dinner, um, so
Oh no,
that
we
that was
we
it.
really got along so well. Yeah, but I think that at that point when we had dinner, it was already, we already had done majority of our scenes, and um,
Yeah.
we just had a very natural, easy connection. Nobody was trying to, one up anybody, and we were all there for the same reason and wanted to make the best product in this
Yeah.
movie and just enjoy ourselves as much as possible.
And I think when everybody likes the script and likes the situation, it's very easy and comfortable. And also you've got very experienced actors with Lucy and Christoph, and Cooper's there to learn and very open and wants to try things and very, and the other two were very generous to him. So it's a very easy atmosphere when people are enjoying what they do. That's you don't have to do a lot of bonding and preparation really, because if the script is pretty much there, and things were changed, but most of the discussions are before the shoot. We didn't discuss much on the set, but it's when you have a good product, as they say, it's much easier to make.
Well, that is our time. Thank you both so much for talking to me. It's been a pleasure, and best of luck with the film.
Thank you,
so
Eric.
much.
Thank you.
This is the BTRP Media Network.